One of the most important aspects of dirt biking is getting traction. So in this video, I want to share 3 big mistakes that I've made and I see a lot of trail riders making that can cause you to not have good traction. The first mistake is relying too much on your clutch. And this is especially at low speeds when you're trying not to stall, whether it's a tight trail or a technical trail. You might find yourself using the clutch a lot at low speeds because you don't want the bike to stall. But when you're disengaging and engaging the clutch in and out, you're a lot more likely to break traction. This is because it requires very precise control with the clutch lever, and when you rev the engine up, it builds up that RPM, and when you dump the clutch, if it gets traction, it's going to want to launch, but it's a lot more likely to break loose when you're putting all of that power into the rear tire. If you find yourself using the clutch a lot and in a higher RPM range so that you don't stall, just know that most bikes have good low-end torque so that it's not going to stall, especially a trail bike. Here, I'll go up to 3rd gear. I'm only going like 5 miles an hour. So instead of trying to slip the clutch so I don't stall, I'm going to let the engine RPM go down to an idle. And it's chugging a little bit. That's too low, but just know that you can trust the torque of the engine to pull it, to accelerate. It's not going to stall. So you can slow down. You don't need to pull on the clutch. Engine's still going. And the power is going to be a lot smoother at that lower RPM. And when it's smoother power, it's not going to break loose as easily, even if you're giving it a handful of throttle, which is actually mistake number 3, which I'll get to in just a minute. But mistake number 2 is a lack of clutch control. And this is when you're just getting going in 1st gear and you start to feel the bike move. You give it a lot of throttle so you don't stall, and you dump the clutch. And you can see back there, I roosted. So the tire was just spinning. So instead of giving it throttle and just dumping the clutch and spinning the tire, you can give it less throttle and smoothly, slowly let out the clutch. And even if you are giving it a lot of throttle to accelerate quickly, you can still let the clutch out smoothly so that it doesn't spin faster. And the 3rd mistake is when it actually comes to using the throttle. Dirt bikes have very sensitive throttle compared to like a street bike for a couple reasons. The engines, they generally have less mass and they rev up or spin up more quickly. So instead of vroom, it's vroom, vroom. And that quick revving breaks the rear tire loose faster. And because the gearing is a lot lower. So this 20 horsepower dirt bike, max speed is 60 miles an hour maybe. And if you get like a 25 horsepower street bike, the max speed may be 90 miles an hour. That means with the lower top speed, it's gonna rev up and go through the gears a lot faster. And when it revs up through the RPM faster, it's gonna break loose faster. So if you're just whacking the throttle, you're gonna be breaking the tire loose a lot faster. Woo! I know it looks cool and it sounds cool, but if you're just giving it a handful of throttle, you're gonna break the tire loose. The engine's gonna feel really jerky, and you're just gonna slide out and lose control quickly. So focus on being smooth with your throttle input. Roll it on, let the RPM build up. Pay attention to your feet and your butt, to what the rear of the bike is doing, because once you start feel it spinning or getting sideways, that means that the rear tire is breaking loose. These are some of the basic techniques that I teach in my virtual dirt biker school, and if you want to get started for free, I got a basic techniques guide to trail ride with confidence. The link is in the description below.